Based on real events, Argo chronicles the daring CIA mission to rescue 6 trapped Americans after the hostile takeover of the U.S. Embassy in Iran.
I'm Ben Affleck, and here's a scene from Argo.
Actions of Iran have shocked the civilized world.
Let's go!
Shred everything! Our embassy has been seized and more than 60 American citizens continue to be held as hostages.
If we're going to go, then we need to go now.
There's a lot of reasons why you chose to make this movie, but the main one, why?
I think the main reason was I thought I could really, if I did it right, it would be the best movie I'd ever done. It would be exciting, it was true.
What happened?
6 of the hostages went out a back exit.
Where are they? The Canadian ambassador's house.
It could be a great thriller, it could be a comedy, an action movie, a CIA spy story, all wrapped in one, and the audience, has to believe it because it really happened.
You got Revolutionary Guards going door to door. These people die. They die badly. White House wants the 6 of them out.
It was directed by Ben Affleck, and he took part on it. So tell me about it. How was it working with him?
I don't really think of in those terms because I've been an actor for so long that I don't think, oh boy, Ben Affleck. It's not in my consciousness.
It's just a colleague.
Yes, it's a colleague.
But how was the chemistry between you guys?
Fantastic. And I knew from the first meeting that I had with him before I was even offered the role.
Yeah, this is him. He kind of has a better energy, not stopping.
Yeah, it was nice little bit. Yeah.
We were in sync with each other. We were talking about the relationship between my character and his, and what might be gained from that, and what insight we might have to that. There were some paternal feelings that my character had toward him, take him under the wing kind of thing, a mentor-mentee sort of thing. Ceremony's in 2 weeks from today. Some examples of that we were talking about, maybe he's kind of a Jack Warden to a Paul Newman type of thing, and in the verdict.
I got an idea. They're a Canadian film crew for a science fiction movie. I fly into Tehran. We all fly out together as a film crew.
And George Clooney took part of this, and George Clooney had made Syriana. So you guys kind of have the same interest for the Middle Eastern topics, right?
Exactly. We both like beards. And I didn't have anything explode behind me while I walked out the street.
Yeah,
I should have. That was such a cool shot.
I need you to help me make a fake movie.
So you want to come to Hollywood and act like a big shot without actually doing anything?
Yeah.
You'll fit right in.
The point of these men and what they look for in their job, and how profoundly proud and dedicated they are in what they're doing, and hoping that they're making a change.
You need a script?
Argo, science fantasy adventure. Moonscape, Mars, desert. They need an exotic location to shoot.
You need a producer.
If I'm doing a fake movie, it's going to be a fake hit.
What surprised me about the movie is that at the beginning, when they set up the story, they tell us a little bit of what provoked this revolution in Iran. And they recognize that the United States made a mistake at the beginning.
Ben was very much a proponent of doing that, of having the responsibility as a filmmaker to tell the truth. And the truth is, historically, that the United States was responsible for putting the Shah in power in Iran.
I didn't want to start the story with just the people with their barbas, the beards, standing outside this thing going crazy, and they just seemed like, well, I don't understand these people. They just hate America for no reason.
We kind of made that mess. We overstepped, and I don't believe the United States or any country should be that involved in nation building.
I didn't want to make a story that America was the bad guy. I want to make a story just about the plain facts.
Set and action.
The facts were Great Britain pestered the United States to get them to overthrow this guy Mossadegh because he nationalized the oil. It was Great Britain's oil. Eventually the United States helped them. We put in this guy who was supposed to be our friend, who was going to westernize, like Mubarak, like Assad.
Yes.
And he tortured and oppressed the population. So and then when he's overthrown, we're left with the consequences of that. And some people could say, well, we thought we were doing the right thing, and other people would say this was interfering in sovereign nation's affairs. But ultimately, it's important, I think, for people to know the facts. And I'm not trying to steer anybody anywhere or make any political statements. I'm just trying to tell people what happened coming up to this moment in history, because history didn't start November 4th, 1979.
You don't have a better bad idea than this?
This is the best bad idea we have, sir. By far.
We should be an example by how we behave, and then have other countries say, that's the model. The United States should be the model of how to behave and how to set up and structure a democracy.
You're asking us to trust you with our lives. This is what I do, and I've never left anyone behind.
There's a huge colony of Iranians in Los Angeles and in California. I mean, we have a huge colony. Have you spoken to them? Was it part of the research? Because they are here and their families are here due to that period of history.
Event. Yeah, the second largest population of people from Iran outside of Iran is in LA.
Yes.
And they have like acting troupes, theaters, things that we were able to access, you know, so it was really great. We had Farsi speaking people who had a lot of experience as actors, and they also came, you know, many of whom with even unsolicited advice about how this looked that way, don't do this, the carpet was red, the thing is blue. So we had all this support here. It actually turned out to be an amazing asset.